What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and we're back with more Konosuba. Now, the Overlord Collab just left. It left just a couple hours ago. Unfortunately, I never pulled Megamine, so that is a solid rip. I had just enough quartz, and I mean literally just enough quartz, to do a one more multi, and it was Bubkiss. And so we're unfortunately just going to have to move on. Now, we do have a new event and a new recruit and a free multi. So let's go ahead and talk about all this, okay? So, we have a random Christmas event. Tells you where we stand. We are about basically like a year and 3 months behind JP. So, you know, for me, who had lost track of where we were as far as the US version versus the JP version goes, there we are. So about a year and a quarter behind them. This event is pretty straightforward. It's not really crazy at all. Just like we always have, you come in here, well, with rare exception. You come in here, you do your 12 fights. You've got your 4 specialty fights. They're nothing special. And of course, to really be effective at this, you want to come in here, and I'm going to go ahead and restore my stamina. I love the fact, by the way, that we can get 200 stamina for watching an ad. I think that's phenomenal. I never really talk about that much, but I really think that's an awesome feature. So I'm going to go ahead and restore some of my stamina, and I'm going to go ahead and just do as many of these as I can. There we are. I have like one left to do, and I'll just do that after the stamina regens naturally. But you want to do all 4 of these 3 times every single day. That way you're able to farm this up. Now, that's not going to get you enough to like max out the event, so obviously you want to come over here and every once in a while do, either like all of these or normal 12 multiple times. I think last, like today before the event ended, I think I did normal 12 for the other version, like dropped like 200 skip tickets on it or something like that. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really easy, really straightforward, and then you can just, fight the fight as many times as you need to. Speaking of which, let's look at our foe, because I haven't done this yet. Now, per usual, you can actually come in here, and you can team up by doing multi, or you could just join a single room. I'm just going to join a single room for now because I've not built my team for this. And I'll explain why I have. That is a crazy. Is he like a judge? The judge reindeer. It's not a reindeer you want to meet down a dark alley, I tell you what. That is a horrifying visual. So if we go in here to extreme, his name is Rudolph too. I mean, he's a red-nosed reindeer with a mustache and a white. Anyway. And of course, per usual, you can actually do a 3 times multiplier on your run. And you're looking at an earth element for this event. That's a little different. I was kind of expecting this to be a wind element. But just build yourself a good earth team, and you should be able to walk away with this pretty easy. These generally are pretty straightforward. Let's see, do I have an earth team? I may, yeah. So I've got you got 3 stars in that team. I don't have to work on this team. I'm not going to run that team. That team's just going to, well, just for silliness sake. You know what? Because 3 stars can be good. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just see what happens here. I'm not really certain if this team is actually even going to be able to beat this. I'm going to auto run and just see if, like the old team will still be okay, or if we need to do some upgrades. Now, I might have some weapons and some equips here that actually still need to be updated, but by and large, pretty straightforward stuff. I didn't actually see, does he do, I'd have to go back and look at what he does here. He might actually have some haze effects and things like that we need to be aware of. But looks like the team's actually, ooh. Oh, she healed. Good, perfect. Heck yeah. So it looks like this team's fairly effective, but it actually, okay, well actually, let's see how far this team goes. Because we're about Not quite. Okay. Well, now that we're getting some essays off, actually, they're doing pretty darn well. But we might fall a little shy. This is a nail biter, y'all. With the team that I haven't updated in months, and frankly, probably has no right to be in here. So yeah, the team looks like they can handle this. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. With a 3-star darkness on the front end of this team, they still managed to handle it. So there you guys go. You're any old team, like you should probably like auto build a team and handle this. So let's read this one more time because I neglected to read it before. Earth element attacks are effective, and having lightning resistance will give you the edge in battle. So there you go. Give yourself some good lightning equips and you'll be fine. Now, we need to talk about the recruitment here, okay? So, this says Santa Claus is killing me. It's more like Santa Chris. We are getting the legendary Chris. Now, this is a unit that a lot of people have been talking about. Some people even skip some of the second stuff in the Overlord Collab for this unit. And the fact that we're getting a freebie on this is really, frankly, awesome. But let's go ahead and go in here and take a look at what Chris does, as well as everyone else on the banner. Now, Chris is a wind unit. That's why I was kind of expecting this to be a wind event. But numerically, Chris has 1762 HP. If you want to compare that, Megamine, the Earth Megamine down here is 1515, so she's like 200 more. 271 physical attack, 269 magic attack. Megamine's got 266 with 314 magic, so it's a really high magic attack. Physical defense is 190, magic defense is 196, and for comparison to Megamine, it's 174 and 210. So she's got good stats. But what she does here, 161% win physical damage to one enemy, 215 if the enemy has a debuff, with a minor reduction of skill cooldown for all allies. So, you hit harder just if that opponent is debuffed. And you can see we're going to get a debuff here on skill 2, it looks like. And decrease skill cooldown. Skill cooldown's already 18 seconds, so you can take that down to like 15 seconds. Nuts. Unit's bonkers. 112 win physical damage to one enemy, 143 if the enemy has a debuff, and moderate boost to your agility. So she actually doesn't debuff on this, but 105 win physical damage to one enemy and minor reduction of their physical defense, so there's your debuff. Your base attack has a debuff. Now, here's the deal. When you auto-run this, it's going to auto-run the that first skill, then that second skill, then the base wind. In reality, you want to do the base attack and then go in with these. That's just the strategic upper hand there. Because once again, with the debuff, they're going to hit harder. And since the base attack has a debuff and no cooldown, there's no reason not to. Now, character trait effect, 6% attack when using physical attacks, 11% if the enemy has a debuff. You heard that right. 11% physical attack to that character that they're tied to as an assist if the enemy has a debuff. She is bonkers. You got to get this, Chris. She's so good. Megamine. Looks like Megamine's no slouch either. So 134% earth magic damage to all enemies, 173 if HP is 70% or above, and moderate boost to your magic attack for 16 seconds. Good stuff, but as nice as that is, it basically requires you to have a healer, or that's just your first hit. Nowhere near on the level that Chris is. Though I do like these skills. 21 second cooldown, though. Now, 119 earth magic damage to all enemies, 152 when HP is above 70%, and minor boost to agility for all allies for 10 seconds. That's not bad. Cooldown is 20 seconds, though, so I apologize. I can feel the allergies starting to kick in. It's driving me nuts. 126% normal physical damage to one enemy, and character boost. You get 60% when they're using magic attacks. There's also a, is that a, okay, Union. I thought it was a 1-star for a minute. I'm like, nope. 4-star Union as well, who's also an Earth unit. 141 Earth magic damage to all enemies. 185 when HP is above 70%. And minor boost to your super gauge for all allies. Rock Break is a 162% Earth magic damage to one enemy. 218 when HP is above 70%. And finally, Earth Shot is a 113 Earth magic damage to one enemy. And 6% character trade when doing magic attacks. So, very good units here. That Chris, though, make no mistake, that Chris unit is a must. We have a free summon, guys. We have a free summon. So, if you haven't already, let's do this together. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and we're going to click it. 3, 2, 1, click. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go and let's see what we get. I got shafted on the last banners. Does it look like I'm going to do much better? But it could work out. It didn't work out. But it could have. It really could have. This is one of those banners that I definitely want to go back into, which super sucks because I just went super deep on the collab banners. So we've got some work to do here. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to do them once daily just for the sake of silliness and see if we need anything. I kind of doubt it, but we got a lot of characters here. Come on. Nope. Okay. It was worth a shot, at least. It was worth a shot. So, I am going to have to farm up some quartz because I am, like, completely out of quartz. We've got 22 days on, so you got the better part of a month. This is going into April that this banner is going to be around, this Christmas banner. I've heard of Christmas in July, but Christmas in March is just a bit weird. In fairness, though, I don't know where you guys are at. We just got a big cold snap. Like, it is, like, literally freezing outside, so it's hilarious that we got this event. But, nevertheless, guys, like, comment, share. Irony aside, I'll be back with more Konosuba for you guys here really soon. And good luck to you on your summons. Let me know in the comments down below if you actually pulled Chris or either one of these units.